Hi, I'm Chuck Starzensky, writer, co-director, star, if you will.
You.
I know, that was really disgusting and self-absorbed.
Hey,
it's Hobby.
I am Brandon Wilson, actor, creepy, puppet, voice actor thing, conductor.
My name is Lauren Heaney. I play Melly, the male human. Yeah.
Nice. It's a very nice updated take on the character. Thank you.
Yep.
And this is Javier Martinez. I occasionally show up and I do things.
Yeah.
He does them really well.
Thank
Oh,
you.
look at that hair.
Oh.
So handsome. Even more handsome.
Like the dog.
Oh, there's a pretty person.
Who's that? Who's that, Lauren?
I don't know.
Okay.
Nobody likes this guy.
Yeah.
A star of the show, actually. He's really the real star.
I know. I still want to do the spin-off. I really do.
Oh, you mean Terry Buchter's magical windowless fan?
Yes, exactly.
That would be
Miss Sean.
Yeah, that guy was funny, man. Me sometimes.
Come on over, man. We're two pretty cool guys.
I know I will.
Must have college degree. Oh, that one's out.
Hi, Clyde.
I'm so glad we got the kids
Yeah.
to do it. That
so
was
how
like...
did you con
I don't know.
somebody's parents into letting...
I was working on a feature film, which is probably not going to be very good. I was working...
You're being recorded.
I know, I'm being recorded. I apologize. It's probably great. I was working on a feature film with this other filmmaker named... And yeah, I just kind of like mentioned the kid show and everything going on with it. And I was like, hey, can I record your kids for a little bit? It's nothing weird. And then luckily, yeah, she's a filmmaker too, so she had like all this equipment and she just did it on her own time, so I didn't have to be around any children. So that was always a plus.
That's special.
Yeah.
That's cool. I always thought it was just like public domain stuff.
No. It's, these are actual two little girls that are actually doing that.
Hey, there's Reddit famous Charlie Scott.
Yes, with the haircut that makes his head look like the tip of a penis.
It's a lovely cut though. The very,
You gotta be honest, it's not really the haircut that makes it look like a penis. It's the extra neck skin.
Oh, this is one of those great moments where Floyd the dog, aka Eddie Renteria's beard, just fluctuates throughout the entire scene. So he's gonna have he's got like the full-on issue boarding a plane kind of cut, and then he's gonna come clean shaven with glasses. And
You have yourself a beautifully lit, beautifully accented home.
Well, thank you.
So is that a real number? Can I call that number?
you can call that number. Yeah. There's actually a funny thing about this episode. This was like writing it. This was like my least favorite, and then once it actually got edited and put together, it became like up there. I was like, oh, this is actually one of the ones that works.
Oh, that's good. Leading into your first episode.
Yeah, exactly.
One that works.
Yeah, exactly. Put your best foot forward.
Why don't you just pull up a lesson on the solar system on the walls of your pretend house?
It's been like an actual year since I've watched
No,
it.
I know. It's actually kind of like all the PTSD is really starting to hit now.
I'm actually enjoying it more than I thought I would.
Oh, here's some of that classic filler, ladies and gentlemen.
No, this is public domain.
This is public domain, yeah.
You had so much fun finding this.
I did. And it was one of those things where it's like I feel like I wasted and like enjoyed so much time like just scouring for this kind of stuff and then not using like anything that I found. Which actually I went back and watched some like old Pee-wee's Playhouse and like it's just nothing but like
Public domain, yeah.
public domain. That's like they don't even do anything to it. It's not edited or anything. And it's like I watched like one of his first live shows like from the 80s, and yeah, he's like grown up people just like defying and falling over for like it's just the driest like literal like this is how you wash your hands, Billy. And so
Well, like in the King of Cartoons, like he just pull out
he just pulls out like
old racist cartoons that you just
of just like things that no one wanted to own basically.
I was surprised. I actually think you did a good job with the little clips that you selected. I actually enjoyed all of them.
Definitely.
Thank you, Javi.
Way more than the actual show.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah.
this one's just a treat.
Yeah.
It is.
This speaks to me. We've all been there, right?
Yeah. In a padded cell,
Is
cutting
this-
out paper dolls.
Is this old stock footage, or is this something that somebody filmed like recently?
No, this is old. This is like from like 51 or something like that.
Really?
Yeah.
MTV was not ready for that.
Also super fun with this. It was like the one time where you actually get to use all those really terrible like stock transitions.
And
Who's
also,
that?
How's it going? You got any mail
Who's that,
for us
Lauren?
today? Ooh, there's your mail. Is everything all right? You seem a little upset.
the shirt didn't fit, so I had to like try to pin it together so I wasn't flashing everybody all the time.
Hey kids, let's see who this
Yeah.
letter's from. Who knows? It could even be from an
Very much
astronaut.
this show.
Yeah.
It's-
Exactly.
Just look at that death glare.
From my
Oh, this is one of the many regrets of the show. Why didn't I get an actual piece of paper? Why did I just get a blank? Why did I have to open an actual bill that I received?
Some cake you got there, buddy.
Look at that fire.
That's so bright.
Excellent track.
All hand, yeah, I was gonna say all hand keyframed.
So
I don't know
good.
about you kids. but
Painstakingly.
looking at this thing.
Is there a reason why Floyd's freckles also fluctuate? With
Oh yeah, because
beard?
I drew them on every time, so
You just forget.
yeah, I just would forget. Yeah, like see there he has like 100 of them and no beard. And there'll be a moment later where he has like maybe one.
That's on the first episode.
Like full beard.
Yeah.
Would we? Why not? Hey, Melly. Why do you say we watch a
It's the most awkward hand
Yeah,
shoulder.
Oh, clearly before.
Yeah. No,
I
is
can't
this
touch you.
is this okay? Is this alright?
May I touch you?
Consent is
Is this-
very
is this
important
okay?
to children. I assume children are going to be listening to this commentary.
I hope so.
Yes.
I love the Eddie no shoes thing either too.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know what he just
No, yeah, I think I think that changes too. There's no continuity whatsoever. I still love this bit. It's so yeah, like of all the like really poorly timed dry bits that happen in the show, I still love the no cartoon.
Oh, that's a good take. You chose to keep in there.
You know what? Beggars can't be choosers, Lauren, and
cartoon like
yeah.
I bet.
Did the classic Chuck Straczynski? You know what? 2 takes is good. We'll just move on. Let's keep going. It's fine.
I would have made her a present.
Also, like shot this in the middle of the summer, and I was hungover half the time, so I think that was also a big factor of like, yeah, that's good, that's good. We got 2 in the can. Let's go.
Luke's hitting the record button with a knife.
Yeah.
I remember I was supposed to come and film with you one day originally, and I bailed on you the first time because I was too hungover and could not motivate getting out of bed at 2 o'clock in the
Well,
afternoon.
you weren't the only one. There's actually a whole character that was in some of these episodes that just got cut out because. Yeah, and I was gonna name names, but if you're gonna throw people under the bus, let's do it. But yeah, Jose was supposed to show up like 2 or 3 separate occasions, and so I ended up later on in the show, you'll see, or not this episode, but later on in the series, you'll see. I literally just threw Eddie because he was there. I threw Eddie into a spacesuit because, like, you know what? It's I can't really dance around it here. And then I got Stefan Perez to do the voiceover work, so that way it was like it wasn't just all Floyd the dog.
It can be anything. You can draw
This is actually one of my favorite clips out of like all the episodes that we did. I like this whole little time making scene.
Yeah.
The whole pentagram thing. Everybody showed it to. That was hilarious.
No, I know everyone loves the pentagram. Which the first take that we fucked up that I think was better was he drew a tie on the tie, but it was just like so poorly timed and like it just didn't work.
out of those, and we're just gonna add them to the tie as we go along,
Here,
and we're
this
just
stuff.
gonna. On second thought, we're gonna leave it as is. Floyd, that's beautiful. You're a gift, friend.
The music really makes it.
I know.
I mean, that's just so really real. That's just so
This isn't scripted, folks. Chuck was just really, really into the tie.
Yeah. Just coming down with a little bit of mescaline.
Maybe that's her. Come on.
Jesus.
Look at this too.
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
I'm so glad I made the timing on the door, yes.
Hey, it's Reddit famous Charlie Scott again.
Yeah. I also love how little this bit works because he never actually introduced himself and never said his name. And so there's this whole moment later on that just doesn't land. He kept it anyways. I know, that was also a big comment I always got. It's like, why? What's with the fishnets and the cop?
You seen him?
And in Susie's defense, I just kind of literally threw her in there.
She did,
Yeah, this was one of those days where I think, it wasn't you, but someone else bailed that day, Lauren, and someone else was actually supposed to play the police officer. And it was like, oh, well, Susie's not doing enough, so yeah, let's just throw her under the bus. And
Wow, he does.
It is missing something there. What's that?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Drapes.
it's so many takes of this goddamn scene, too.
The house didn't really need drapes.
Yeah.
Thread count Egyptian cotton luxury drapes.
In hindsight, that would have been great. Is like in the later episodes, just put like Photoshop the drapes on top of it. God damn it.
1995. That sounds like a steal.
All right.
Sorry, save that for season 2.
There we go.
There we go. Season 2.
Save it for the movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know if you heard that, hubby. Because I still want to finish this goddamn show.
Okay, we
Oh,
got
And
please,
instead of
please do.
finishing it, I'm thinking about maybe just taking the best bits from the other episodes and making a film.
Oh.
Hey, look, that song again. For
Hey, there's my Harry back. You're welcome.
I'm Ann. I'm Andy. I like County Fair tasty pastries.
I like anal sex.
Grandma.
I wonder if those children are still alive.
I don't. Yeah, no, like that's the thing with stock footage too. Like, I mean, that's with any old footage, but like with a lot of this is like, I want to know what happened to a few of these people. Like,
They'd just be old ladies and old men now, like in a retirement home somewhere, cruising the internet and being like, man, there's me in this horrible children's show.
I love because it's like, I always forget it's like Eddie in the Floyd costume, but then it's me in the background. Just side by side.
also he's full. Yeah,
And he's wearing his glasses there.
wore his glasses and the beard came back. Yeah.
I'm here to teach you about colors.
But yeah, Eddie had mentioned too, like when we originally were talking about doing the commentary, he's like, I don't know if I have anything to say. Because like he's like, I don't know, am I just supposed to talk about how I didn't want to be there and I didn't actually do anything? I was like, yeah.
Miserable, sweating
Just
in
miserable,
this
yeah.
hot dog costume.
Fun and interesting shapes
Sure is.
and colors.
This bit too. This is one of those like, if I could do it all over again, this bit would make it.
Are quite complex. Let's start off with an easy one.
Okay. Thanks, Carlotta.
And this is you doing the voice, right?
Yeah,
This is me.
Yeah.
I am Carlotta.
It's recorded here in the next room.
Yeah.
We actually made an effort and went to a different place to do voiceover.
Yeah.
But what are you kids?
Oh god.
Ask Clyde.
Editing this in tandem with Felt Up and just like so many moments too of like just like, oh, like just gonna do some voiceover and we're gonna patch this thing together and then just like, oh god. And so like just have like months old that doesn't work and it's like, oh god, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you should have had more puppets involved with both
I did want more puppets.
Why didn't you have more puppets, Chuck?
Because Carlotta and some of the other most of the puppets, but Carlotta especially,
Because you
was
weren't applying yourself.
I wasn't applying myself. I did, but I was going to say is I was making the puppets. I originally had someone lined up, Adam Burns, he's a local tattoo artist.
Oh, same guy did yours, right?
Same guy who did my tattoo, yeah. He was supposed to, he ended up making 3 puppets. Nothing that I asked for originally. And then there was still like, he needed like 5 or 6 more puppets, and he just like fell off the face of the earth. And I was like, oh, Well, so that was like one of the many warning signs that life gave me on this show. And I was like, we'll just roll through it. So yeah, Carlotta, as it shows, is the first puppet I ever actually made. Heavy.
Such a bad.
No, heavy as all shit. Yeah. No, I felt so. Yeah, you are a trooper for puppeteering.
I masturbate a lot. I've been preparing for this moment since I was at least 10 years old. I was an early bloomer.
Yeah, that was a quick one to learn. It's like, don't actually make the head out of full material. Yeah. It's like 6 gym socks and like 1.5 pounds of like couch cushion in her head, which serves no purpose. Everything else is like cardboard and wires.
Maybe, Well, I don't even think that's a shape.
Oh, this is also one of the many moments of where me and Clyde have, some real life similarities. Both didn't realize that paisley wasn't a color when I wrote this. I was like, paisley, and I was like, oh yeah, paisley is like that weird like hippie shape. That's not a color at all. So that's why it's like a poor paisley print over Luke's amazing 3D blob.
Now, Carlotta, why don't we learn about something else?
Excuse me.
Well, it just seems that like you're getting a little too sensitive.
I think you guys let me experiment too much.
No, that's I feel like that's a good thing.
Bye, Clyde.
Bye.
Oh, goodbye, child.
Bye, Carlotta.
Oh, I think we already missed it. One of my favorite child dialogue lines in the whole show. It's like one of the kids just goes, "I want to go home," and I just dismiss it as if like it's like, "Oh no, you're stuck here. You're locked in. It's fine.
You are home now.
Yeah, exactly."
Well, I guess that's the end of our show, gang. Thanks again for coming out and watching. I don't really know how you did or why, but it's the thought that counts.
Did they go?
Why don't we recap what we learned today?
Okay.
I feel like the pain is finally subsided. I can like watch this without being completely upset. This is awesome.
Time for some. Glitter ties make a fun and affordable gift.
Fire in the background is a nice
Egyptian
touch.
cotton drapes are affordable and really tie a room together. Shapes and colors are subjective.
I love that he carried out the piano without the gloves and was like, "Oh yeah, that's right, I'm supposed to."
Hey, it's pretty groovy. Before you kids go, what do you say we have a dance party? Yeah.
Just in case anybody had any questions about Chuck's dancing skills, this is actually them. They don't.
Yeah, this is kind of it. This is kind of what I have.
Else.
Stereotypically bad.
Oh yeah.
It's just the whitest.
Oh yeah. I took a hip hop class once. It doesn't show, but I did, and I got a B. All right. Well, that was episode 1. Yeah, maybe you guys want to give this episode a rating? I'm gonna give it a B+ for effort.
This one goes to 11.
To 11. All right.
These are my favorite ones.
Yeah.
I
think I
think
like
compared to the other rest, I'm like, yeah, I'd give it an A for sure.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck my B+. I'm gonna give it an A-.
Yeah, just being the first thing I watched from the show, like,
Too hard
was great
myself.
for sure.
I'm hooked. I'd watch another episode.
Oh.
Late at night as I fondle myself.
No, but see, I'm not giving the movie away because, like, I didn't tell you he was dead at the beginning. Like, you have to watch the whole movie to find that. Oh, hi, kids. Hey, my name's Clyde, and this is my buddy Floyd the dog, and we're here because we have a great show for you today. Wait. Actually, we don't have a great show for you today. We don't have any money. You see, that's actually why I'm here doing this Indiegogo video with my buddy. We are trying to raise funds for Education Half Show Nomma, Let's Go. Title subject to change. What we are asking from you, the Indiegogo viewing audience, is just a list of simple materials. We need money for props. large props, small props, puppets, graphic arts. We need money for a set, as filmmaking is quite expensive and we actually need to rent a venue large enough to house all the zany action happening in our program. Also, we need to be able to pay puppeteers. We need to be able to build puppets because we don't want to just cheap out and get puppets off of websites I can't name. We want to make our own puppets and make our own show, because that's what you should do. Education and a Half Show will be a fun, semi-interactive kids show featuring puppets and a whole variety of different topics such as space. We'll be talking about history, animals, transportation, music, television, and health. That's right. And while we're learning about all those great things, we'll also learn about math, English, science, and probably a little bit about yourself. And hey, if you help us make our show, there's more than just the show in it for you. You also get prize packs. That's right, you get free gifts from us. We'll be offering t-shirts, posters, and more importantly, if you donate enough money, a dinner date with Floyd and I. And hey, are the kids still watching? Okay, if you're an adult and you're funding this thing, we don't have to go out to dinner. We can go do whatever you want. We can go bar hopping, you name it, at our expense. So anyways, as I was saying, there's plenty to win and plenty to gain if you decide to help out Education and a Half Show. Nomma, let's go.